by Gabe Moses, and it's called How to Make Love to a Trans Person. So this is going to sound like crap, but forget the images you've learned to attach to words like cock and clit, chest and breasts. Break those words open, like a paramedic cracking ribs to pump blood through a failing heart. Push your hands inside, get them messy, scratch new definitions on the bones. Get rid of the old words altogether. Make up new words. Call it the sound he makes when you brush your hand against it through his jeans. When you can hear his heart knocking on the back of his teeth. And every cell in his body is breathing. Make the arch of her back a language. Name the hollows of each of her vertebrae. When they catch pools of sweat like rainwater in a row of paper cups, align your teeth with this alphabet of her spine, so every word is weighted with the salt of her. When you peel layers of clothing from his skin, do not act as though you're changing dressings on a trauma patient, even though it's highly likely that you are. Do not ask if she's had the surgery. Do not tell him that the needlepoint bruises on his thighs look like they hurt. You are being offered a body that has already been laid on an altar of surgical steel, a sacrifice to whatever gods govern bodies that come with some assembly required. Whatever you do, do not say that the carefully sculpted landscape, bordered by rocky ridges of scar tissue, looks almost natural. If she offers you breastbone, aching to carve soft fruit from its branches, though there may be more tissue in the lining of her bra than the flesh that rises to meet it, let her ripen in your hands. Imagine if she's lost those swells to cancer, diabetes, a car accident instead of an accident of genetics. Would you think of her less a woman then? Then think of her now as no less than one. If he offers you a thumb-sized sprout of muscle, reaching towards you when you kiss him, like it wants to go deep inside, to scratch his name on the bottom of your heart, hold it as if it can, in your hand, in your mouth, inside the nest of your pelvic bones. Though his skin may hardly do more than brush yours, you will feel him deeper than you think. Realize that bodies are only a fraction of who we are. They're just oddly shaped vessels for hearts, and honestly, they can barely contain us. We strain at their seams with every breath we take. We are all pulse and sweat, tissue and nerve ending. We are programmed to grope and cuddle until we get it right. Bodies have been learning each other forever. It's what bodies do. They are grab bags of parts, and half the fun is figuring out all the different ways we can fit them together. All the different uses for hip bones and hands, tongues and teeth, all the ways to car crash our bodies beautifully. But we could never forget how to use our hearts, even if we tried. That's the important part. Don't worry about the bodies. They've got this. And this last one is a poem that I wrote that's very short and not nearly as eloquently written as the last one, but I did it in the span of like 5 minutes, so bear with me. Okay.
It's louder.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe.
I think you just need to turn volume down a little bit when it does that.
Okay. How low?
On volume 2.
Volume 2. Okay. Okay, good?
Okay, I think this works. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. This is just an entitled poem I called My Poem, so very innovative. What are you? This question is so crazy and impolite. What am I, you ask? I'm a person. I bleed red. I have flesh. I'm human, just like you. Maybe the person next to you on the bus, or the person next to you in synagogue, church, or mosque. I blend the lines, question fate. I'd like to think so at any rate. My life is not a disorder. My mind is not a plaything for any psychologist. I am a man. My body may not say so, but I am a man. Beneath all this binding and packing and shorn off hair beats a living human heart belonging to a man. My feet have walked many places, from Berlin, Hamburg, New York, Bakersfield, Sacramento, San Jose, Oakland, and Davis. And while you may disagree, all those footprints left there were made by a German man. My body? Not important. My hand starts to prove that despite all, ich bin ein Mann aus Berlin.